You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. Well, LeBron James has opened his mouth. Not about that one thing that happened yesterday, but about Enes Kanter. The Celtics played the Lakers, by the way. And I have not checked the box score. I don't know how much Enes got in the game. As we know, it looked like Enes had basically been benched over his strong words against the Chinese Communist Party, Nike, the NBA, LeChina James, and, of course, LeBron's silence on issues involving the Uyghurs and the President Xi and Tibet, and so many other things. I mean, Hong Kong. Now, LeBron had plenty to say about Daryl Morey, but he hasn't had a lot to say about Enes Kanter. Well, he's decided, last night, he made a comment, as if, for some reason, LeBron believes that Enes is trying to make a name for himself off of you after all these years in the league. I mean, look, an average NBA player makes about $8 million a year. Do you really believe Enes Kanter needs your approval, your cosign, your support in order to make a name for himself? And the reason he's calling you out is because you've tried and you went out of your way to make everything politicized yourself. You've done that to you, LeBron James. Whether it's Jacob Blake, whether it's doxing out the police in Ohio, whether it's running your mouth about the police and causing issues with those two deputies getting shot in L.A., yeah, I still feel like your irresponsible lack of knowledge when it comes to social justice, you had a hand in that, okay? You like to claim that you do your research. You like to claim that you're educated on things, but you're ignorant. I mean, people are literally making fun of you. The Rittenhouse trial went down yesterday, and people were like, oh, I need to find out what LeBron says so I know how to feel. And, of course, people are making fun of you, okay? So, we're going to get to this story because he did actually acknowledge Enes Kanter last night, and in true LeBron James fashion, he made it all about him. He did. I'm wearing our LeChina James shirt. Grab it out of the merch store. Use promo code LeChina Sucks, S-U-X, all one word. Get 21% off this shirt or any other shirt in the merch store. Let's get to this story. LeBron James, this is from Yahoo. Enes Kanter's trying to use my name to create an opportunity for himself. You gotta be kidding me. Enes Kanter passed L.A. superstar LeBron James without exchanging a word during pregame warm-ups, but the Celtics center's sneakers said more than enough. One of Kanter's sneakers featured James' likeness being crowned by the Chinese President Xi Jinping. The other read, quote, I am informed and educated on the situation, a reference to James's 2019 comments in the wake of then Rockets general manager Daryl Morey's tweet in support of protest in Hong Kong. Quote, money over morals for the king. Kanter wrote on social media along with a series of custom sneakers. Quote, sad and disgusting how these athletes pretend they care about social justice. They really do shut up and dribble when Big Boss China says so. Did you educate yourself about slave labor that made your shoes? Or is that not part of your research? And he's referring to the fact that LeBron James has went out of his way to say he is so educated and does extensive research when it comes to issues involving social justice, when we know he doesn't, okay? Or he wouldn't be out there spreading the kind of lies he does about social justice. It sounds like he watches MSNBC's Joy Reid and just goes out and regurgitates her racism. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay, well, following the 130-108 loss to the Celtics, God. Oh, the Lakers got destroyed. Quote, this is what James said. Quote, I don't give too many people my energy, said James, who made his return from a abdominal sprain that cost him the previous 8 games. He's definitely not somebody I would give my energy to. He's trying to use my name to create an opportunity for himself. I definitely won't comment too much on that. He's always had a word or two to say in my direction. As a man, if you got an issue with somebody, you really come up to them. He had his opportunity tonight. I saw him in the hallway. He walked right by me. Kanter sneakers are part of a season-long advocacy for human rights in China. He wore different pairs in every game in support of citizens of Tibet, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Xinjiang, seeking sovereignty from the Chinese rule. The custom sneakers featured pointed messages. Free China. Taiwan belongs to Taiwanese people. Free Hong Kong. Free Uyghurs. No Beijing 2022, talking about the Olympics, and I can't even really read the rest, or YouTube would nail me. He's also called out Nike and other entities, and of course the Celtics are over there banned. Their games are banned in China because of Enes Kanter. So, interesting. LeBron somehow, some way found this as a way to make it about himself. Like Enes is trying to ride his coattails. No, you're the biggest star in the sport, and he called you out. You have brought this on yourself, LeBron James. You can't go out there. You can't try to champion social justice. And then when the most egregious of acts are being done, and technically speaking, you're co-signing on it by championing Nike, yeah, you're going to get called out. If somebody's going to get involved with this particular human rights kind of protest, they're going to call you out, okay? If I was Enes Kanter, if I was anybody else that gets involved in this, you're going to get called out on this because you are associated with the Nike brand, okay? You have made it so important, how you made it clear how important China is to you, to your movie that just came out. And look, you've run your mouth about all these social justice issues, but you don't seem to care about actual social justice issues. You're a hypocrite, and that is why Enes Kanter calls you out. Okay, you're talking about, well, he could have walked up to me. And do what? And do what exactly, LeBron James? Well, what is he supposed to do when he walks up to you? Huh? It kind of amazes me. This guy's ignorant. He always has been ignorant. He is no social justice hero. He never has been. You can't run your mouth and put people in danger. And in my opinion, LeBron James has been endangering people, including the police, for 2, 3, 4 years now. He takes no responsibility, and everything is everybody else's fault. It always has been with LeBron. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. I hope Enes keeps it up. Unlike Colin Kaepernick, who was not blackballed by the NFL, it seems to me like Enes Kanter, who's had his playing time cut down to nil, it looks like he is a true victim of a possible blackballing involving standing up for what they believe in. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.